Hi guys, it's Jade Bolden and welcome to my video today. Today we're going to talk about turmeric or turmeric, however you want to say it. It's a very exciting oil. I'm really grateful for it, and I'm grateful that we have the opportunity to use it and to help people with it, okay? So turmeric is the focus for today. So in summary, turmeric helps with skin. So if you think of turmeric, think of skin support, think of inflammation, think of aches and pains and bruises, think of cleansing fungus, parasites, bacteria, cleansing inside of you, think of cellular repair, think of cellular renewal and cellular support, think of gut, gas, digestion, and intestinal parasites and things like that. Think of coughs and lungs and kidneys and liver. Think of things that are autoimmune. Okay, so because it helps at the cellular level, it helps you change so that your body can function automatically in a proper way. Okay, and emotionally, it's the oil of restoration. It helps with resilience. It helps with confidence. It helps you feeling grounded, stable, and trusting again. But look at the color. It's really bright and it's strong. And it's deep. Okay, so those things give us a clue about what this oil can do on all the levels. Okay, so doTERRA took a while to source this oil. It's a beautiful oil, and we hear all about turmeric for the longest time, but now we finally have it, and it's an oil that's from India. So we hear about the wonderful I guess things that it can do for our physical body with that turmeric powder. But there's a difference, and you want to know the difference, okay? So turmeric powder has a chemical, it's called curcuminoids, okay? And it's a larger molecule, and it's water soluble. So that means it has poor absorption in your body, and it has less biological activity in your body. All right, which we want more of, more biological activity. So what you need to do to make that powder form more effective is to mix it with some sort of fat. And so if you just take the powder form alone, it's just going to go right through you and not going to absorb and go through the cells like you want it to. The essential oil version of turmeric, there's a chemical called, neurons, okay? And neurons is fantastic for the mind, and turmeric is fantastic for your physical health in general, just cleansing and stuff. So it's much smaller in molecular size, and it's oil soluble because your cell membrane is made of fat. And so if it can go through the fat membranes, it will go into the cells and do the job that it needs to do, right? Because we always teach people that you have healthy cells, you have healthy tissues make healthy organs make a healthy you. All right, so if we can't get down into the itty bitty cellular level, we can't really help ourselves change permanently. Okay, so the essential oil is so many more times more powerful than the herbal form, however you put it to. I say herbs. Okay, so that's why I'm excited, because more bang for what you want, and you can see the results quickly. I like to see results quickly. Alrighty, so anciently this oil was known to be the gold. Is said to be the gold that was given to Christ. So when they say gold, frankincense, and myrrh, many people, the scholars, believe that gold is really the turmeric. Okay, it used to be used as a monetary commodity, like they say. I don't know, but knowing what I know today about turmeric, I think it's liquid gold. So like frankincense and myrrh, they're gold, and they were used as a currency back in the times. So I think, yeah, that makes sense too. So either way, whether it's gold, for currency, the gold, silver, or just gold, as in turmeric gold, okay? Doesn't matter. But I think they're both very valuable. So it's fantastic for your cellular health, fantastic for your emotion, fantastic for developing a deeper relationship with people. And we'll talk about that soon. But like usual, I talk about the mind, the body, and the spirit. Okay, let's go to the physical body. Okay, so it's fantastic if you use it along with the holistic approach. Sorry, I'm going to grab a drink. Okay. Okay, so everything is a holistic approach. If you want to heal permanently, whatever health problem you have, you need to take that holistic approach. Don't ask what oils for this health problem, okay? Take that holistic approach and say, you know, let me do all of these fundamental things, and then which oils to support my body in healing in this direction, diabetes or arthritis or whatever it is. Because if you have that foundation down, most of your health problems go away. Anyways, okay, and the foundation is eating right, you know, reducing stress and resting, so sleeping better, so use the oils for that. Eating right, make sure you take supplements. The Lifelong Vitality supplement is the most popular product in doTERRA. It has essential oils in it, all right, already, but then it has food, you know, the nutrients, and fat. Very important. You have lots of omegas in there, so a blend of the different omega fats that you need for your brain and your whole body function. And then it has the herbs that help with cellular function, so it extends the life of your cells. How about that? Really good. We, as a family, my family, we do it every day. We take the supplements every day. Okay, so remember to do that. And then you want to reduce toxins. So are you, you know, throwing out the toxic cleaners and the hand washes and the shampoo, the body washes that you're using, the toothpaste? You're throwing all the toxic things out and replacing it with healthy versions, okay? Because those things add up, because you're using it every day and it keeps adding up to the toxic load. So all of that, the holistic approach is super important with any health problem. Okay, having said that, let's focus on the individual things that the turmeric oil, I just can't decide now, what it can do for your body. All right, so cellular health, okay, and autoimmune. So when people say autoimmune, it feels sad for me, because it feels like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. I have to live with it for the rest of my life and I have to settle for it. But no, you don't have to settle, right? There's a lot of autoimmune issues that we really can resolve on our own. And with my physical health problems that I was told was autoimmune, you know, it doesn't exist anymore, okay? My body knows how to get rid of it because it functions better. Remember, your cells have 3 jobs. The first is a mitosis, which is duplication. The second is its specialized function. And the third is apoptosis, which is self-destruct. All right, so when your cells are mutated and it's duplicating its mutated version, what do we call that? We call it cancers, we call it tumors, we call it autoimmune, right? So with essential oils and with the holistic health approach, your cells are cleaner, and then it can communicate better. And then when healthy cells start communicating better, you have healthy tissues and then healthy organs, and then it becomes a healthy you, right? And then you function better. When the symptoms go away, the label goes away too, because the label of your health problem, disease, is basically a group of symptoms. It's a label for a group of symptoms, and when the symptoms go away, the label goes away too. And so no more arthritis, no more diabetes, no more, you know what I mean? Okay, so really help your body at that fundamental level. Okay, so I love the essential oils, how it goes into the cell membrane and it helps remind the cells how to function. If it's beyond repair, it says, hey, check out, you know, this is apoptosis right here. Or if it can be repaired, it says, hey, let's fix this. And then if it is healthy, it leaves that healthy cell alone, because essential oils are alive, it's intelligent, and it's cell selective. Ah, amazing, right? Okay, so the next thing, so what you want to do with the cellular health and autoimmune is take internally 3 to 5 drops 2 to 4 times a day. Okay, depending on your severity, start small and then build up. And if you build up, you want to give yourself a little bit more oils, but you want to increase the frequency more than you would with each doses. Okay, it's like eating food. Your body only metabolizes a finite amount each time, and so you want to, you know, add it regularly and not like a large amount at one time. Okay, fantastic for joints and muscles and inflammatory issues. Okay, a lot of times the inflammation has to do with fungus. Okay, it could be acute inflammation, like you bumped yourself and you fell over, whatever. That is acute. But when we're talking about the prolonged chronic issues, it's a lot of times because of fungus. So this oil does go in there and help cleanse out the fungus, and your body doesn't have to go through your body and search for that moving, changing target anymore, right? And so that target, when it identifies that target, it creates inflammation in that area. It kind of tears the tissues apart, kind of looking for it, just to get rid of that invader. Okay, and so when that inflammation happens, you feel pain and you think, oh, my body's attacking itself, but it's not. It's trying to find that moving, changing target, which is fungus. Okay, so you got that? Okay, so apply it topically. So what you want to do is mix it with your coconut oil in a glass roller bottle. Okay, so you can mix that in there. I would add copaiba, lemongrass, deep blue, and marjoram. Those are fantastic, powerful oils, and you apply it to wherever you need. Okay, if it's your hands, if it's your elbows, if it's your wrists, if it's your shoulders, apply it, massage it in. And then you can actually take that deep blue out and do copaiba, turmeric, lemongrass, and marjoram in a capsule and take that internally. Okay, so capsules like this cost less than $5. In doTERRA you get how much? 160 of the veggie capsules. They look like this, okay, and I'll show you how to use it right now. All right, so can you see? Drop, 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 3 drops, good. All right, put the lid on, put the cap on, and it should click there. Okay, and then take it with water. Some people put it in their water bottle and drink it that way. I don't like the taste. I like citrus, I like mints, but I don't like the it's the burnt jerky smell. It's not my thing. So I like to take it in a veggie capsule so I don't have to smell it so much. And that's it. Okay, very simple, guys. So it helps with cleansing environmental threats too. So whenever we say environmental threat, it's a beautiful compliant way of saying bacteria, fungus, parasites, and viruses inside our body. So when you feel like, yeah, you got some invaders in there, some environmental threats, make sure you go and take it internally. Okay, so if your kids, you feel a little bit down and you're not quite 100%, take the turmeric internally. So 3 to 5 drops 2 to 4 times a day, depending on your severity. All right, you can apply it to your feet too if you have kids that don't want to take it internally. Not everyone does, and you don't have to, so try that. Fantastic for brain and blood supply. It cleanses everything. It cleanses your blood. It cleanses your body's ability, right, to to heal itself. So you are able to produce more blood. Okay, for those people who need that. All right, so you take it internally, like I said, with the capsule, or apply it to the bottom of your feet. And when it has to do with the brain or the memories, apply it to your big toes, the bottom of your big toes, a few times a day. Okay, like I said, it helps cleanses your blood, so if you need that, helps with the lymphatic purifier, so it helps with the drainage. Okay, so pretty cool. Apply it topically if you have, if you know the reflex points where the lymphatics are, or you can just take it internally. Okay, and start moving, and when you move, it starts to flush and drain, and it permeates throughout your whole body. Okay, but moving is very important. Okay, helps with intestinal support and cleansing. So if you're feeling like you're bloated, you've got gas, and you've got something happening in there, it's not happy, right? Take it internally so your body can cleanse. You can go to the bathroom more, and then when you poop more thoroughly. Okay, so there's lots of research, but I found 3 that I like. So you can see the numbers there. So there's one for the gastro protective, right, with the turmeric and ginger. You can always add oils to it. Guys, don't be afraid of mixing it. So turmeric mixed with ginger, mixed with peppermint, whatever, it's fine. It's sort of like cooking. If you think those two go together when I cook, well, it can go together when you're using essential oils too. So you're not going to explode, and it's not going to have a chemical reaction or anything. It'll be fruit salad, okay? So it's not like scary drugs. All right, but it's not food either. So you want to just use it less and then increase it as you need it, okay? But if you use it frequently and drink lots of water, your body will be flushing out the excess. Okay, so here's a study for people with IBS, okay? And here's another study for people who have obesity and other metabolic diseases. And guess what? Diabetes is a metabolic disease. Okay, and other diseases like that are metabolic diseases. Okay, so connect the dots, guys. Okay, so skin cleansing. Anytime anybody has skin problems, to me, it's a gut problem. Okay, cleanse the gut, cleanse the organs, and your skin will show how clean it is on the inside. Okay, breathe that morning breath out. Smell it. If it smells like something's rotting inside, then something is rotting inside. So clean it out. Okay, so take the essential oils and clean it out. You can use it topically. So when I was growing up as a teenager, had zits, and my mum used a turmeric powder on me. She's, you know, we had to put dots on my face, and I mean, I looked like an Oompa Loompa. But now we can use this. You know, you can put it in a roller bottle. It's not going to smell very great, so do it at nighttime and just put it on the spots that you need to, or just kind of dilute it and then apply it everywhere for a while if you do have that issue. Great for psoriasis, eczema, and all of those skin concerns, irritations, dry, cracked skin. Take it internally always, okay, and also to put it on topically, so you're going at the issue from several different fronts, okay? All right, so that's skin. For coughs and respiratory and lung support, apply it to your lung reflex points, apply it on your chest. You can also take it internally, okay? Very easy. For muscles and cramping, very similar to the thing above with the joints and stuff, do the same. Massage it in with your fractionated coconut oil, or pre-make it with your turmeric, copaiba, lemongrass, deep blue, and marjoram. These are powerful oils, guys. People have said that this is the what do we call that? Morphine balm or whatever. I don't want to use those terms and compare them to drugs, but you know, it's fantastic for that. And try it out and do it several times a day. And then when you start to feel better, sometimes you forget to use it, and that's okay, because your body is not asking for that attention anymore. Okay, it's starting to resolve things for good at the root. Okay, fantastic for oral support. So if you have bloody gums when you're brushing your teeth, if it's red and it's inflamed, if you've got bad teeth, this will help you. So if you know how to oil pull, use turmeric on top of that to add more power, bang, to your oil pulling. So oil pulling is an Ayurvedic, I think, method of drawing out toxins. So you wake up in the morning, before you eat or drink, you take a spoonful of virgin coconut oil and you swish. Okay, now add turmeric to it so it can draw out more toxins. You can change it up or mix it up and do cinnamon, clove, or on guard with that, and swish. And it will clean your teeth, it cleans your gums, it cleans your mouth, your tongue, and it draws out toxins. And spit it out after 5 minutes or so. If you can go 10 minutes, great. Spit it out in the rubbish bin, garbage bin. Okay, and do that regularly until you have, you know, cleaner mouth and gums and you know, tongue and everything else. Okay, fantastic. People who have canker sores and stuff, holy moly, this is super easy. Okay, you don't have to be suffering so much. Okay, great for cooking and flavoring. If you like that kind of a savory smell, this will be good for it. If you're used to using turmeric for cooking already, then this will be great for it. But start with a toothpick, amount, and then increase if you need to. When I first started, I didn't know better, so I was like drop, drip, drip, and I mixed it up and it was just too much and I couldn't reverse it. Okay, so you want to just start small. Fantastic for circulation and heart palpitation. So I mentioned earlier that it's great to help your body cleanse the blood, right? So if your blood is cleaner and things are flowing and you don't have traffic or toxins or debris in that blood, how fantastic is that your flow, right? So the flow of blood in your limbs, you can massage it on topically, or you can take it internally and help it cleanse that way. So guys, when you're taking essential oils, you're gonna go pee a lot. Hey, and that's a good thing. All right, so don't complain, don't be worried about it. Just take it and keep on cleansing and keep your body flowing, okay? Drink lots of water though. Fantastic for, oh, by the way, for the heart palpitation, you can apply it over your heart and the heart reflexes on your hands and your feet too. Okay, great for the blood sugar. For people who have those issues, take it internally. And after a few months, if you're on medications and stuff, go back to your doctor and review and reduce every few months. Hey, do my lab work, do whatever, check. Because when your cells are cleaner, it starts to communicate better, and then it uses the medications better as well. Okay, so that means the medication will be stronger. So you want to go back and review and reduce. And I've got plenty of people that come to me and say, hey Jade, I'm off my medications now, my body knows how to function properly. And I think, yay, that's how it should be, okay? Because our health industry is broken and we really need to add, you know, all of these depths and dimension to our physical health care. All right, so fantastic for cholesterol and liver support. There's research about turmeric, right? And hepatitis, okay? So pretty cool. So just use it internally like I did earlier, 3 to 5 drops, 2 to 4 times a day, depending on the severity of your health problems. If you're eating healthy, if you're super healthy already, you can take less, all right, or you can take it intermittently here and there. But if you have an issue that you really want to work on, give yourself several months to get rid of it, to really focus on and you know, fixing it. So don't just do it here and there and go, oh, that won't work, okay? Really stay with it, be focused. Great for insect and bug repellent and also for bites. So if you already have a bite, if you know if something happened, you can apply it topically on the skin. It helps neutralize the toxins. So if you do have experience with the Terra Shield or Terra Armor, whichever country you're in, it's called differently, you can apply this to it. So this year I'm going to try that because we live in Florida and there's a bug called yellow flies, I think, that I first encountered last year, and that wasn't pleasant. So this year I'm going to be ready. So I've got extra arsenal in my my tool kit that I really want to use for that. So spray it on your body and apply it on your pulse points, and then enjoy the outdoors. For memory and cognitive support, they've got research on turmeric with Alzheimer's. So pretty cool. I don't know how that all works, but try it, guys. If you take too much, big deal, you pee it out, okay? But 2 to 3 drops is not going to hurt you, but it might really, really help you. So do it for at least 3 to 6 months. In my mind, when your cells are clean and you don't have toxins like heavy metals in your brain starts to function again. That's how I see it. You start remembering things again. You reduce the hyperactivity in you and your kids and your family, and anxiety and stresses that you had before, you know, is eliminated because your brain is not overworking. Okay, because things are flowing. The traffic is no longer there. You know, the traffic flows. Okay, the traffic jam is no longer there. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so try it and see. And if you have stories and experiences, please share below so that other people can have the confidence to use it as well and enjoy the freedom of good health. Okay, so let's go to the mind. Turmeric is the oil of restoration. That word says it all, restore. So if you have a broken down house, sometimes that you feel like that this temple is broken, right? This helps restore and renew it. So it helps you release negative emotions like damaged, unsteady, abused, oppressed, afraid, betrayed, hopeless, and paralyzed. So if you've gone through traumas and other things that have happened to you, you think like, I'm a broken mess, you know, and here's my long laundry list of problems that I have. All right, try turmeric for an extended period of time and see, you know, after 6 months or a year, see how different you are. Okay, see how much more life you can have. So it helps you have more faith. Isn't that interesting that that is the antidote? More resilience, more confidence, grounded, stable, restored, believing, and trusting. Cool, huh? I think it's exciting. I'm excited about helping people with this too. All right, so it helps you develop a deeper relationship with yourself, with other humans, and with God. Nice, huh? So when you do have that connection again, you're realigned again. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, you get all that power and that ability to be happy and healed. So apply this over your heart and over your heart reflexes. So for me, if this was me, I probably use it at night time, right before I go to bed, apply it. And if I'm not going anywhere that day, I apply it to my body as well. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be walking around smelling like burnt jerky. But use it as often as you need, okay? And then here's an affirmation for you. I love and trust in the goodness of people. Because sometimes when we lose that trust, our eyes, we only see more evidence of people who are untrustworthy, or the I guess the lack of humanity in people, and now you can actually restore that and see more evidence of that. Okay, so turmeric reminds us that no matter what happened in the past or what barriers that are seemingly in your way right now, that we can overcome it and restore the faith and the goodness of humanity. For those who continue to hold on to that pain, the hurt of the past, turmeric helps them find confidence and warmth in people again. All right, so we don't have to keep sharing that I was hurt in the past and people hurt me and I trusted people and they hurt me. I have no friends. Okay, so here's an opportunity for you to get out of that thinking, right, and then move forward as God intends, right? These opportunities or these experiences are meant for growth, and it's not meant to take you down and make you bitter, okay? So this will help you change in that way. And you know, it might be hard at first, but it's doable because it's your challenge, and you've never tried beyond your ability to overcome, right? So let's look at the spiritual side of things. It's for post-traumatic growth. Isn't that wonderful? When people complain about, oh, I have PTSD or whatever. I said, I used to have that, but now I have post-traumatic growth. Okay, so you can take it internally. You can apply it over your tummy and your tummy reflex points on your feet. Now, the tummy represents your creative power. You can create your life. You can create whatever it is that you want to. All right, so most people who don't have that ability to think that way, creative, they have gut problems. So it's one or the other, it's the same. So when you start feeling like you can create, hey, your gut problem goes away too. And as you help heal your gut problems, you feel like you have an ability to create the happiness in your life again. Cool, huh? So I love how it's mind over matter, matter over mind. Alrighty, so to make it more powerful, if you want to, you can add DDR prime, you can do grapefruit, cinnamon, and cardamom, okay, on the tummy. So again, in a roller bottle, put your fractionated coconut oil in there. I like to do maybe half of coconut oil and then the other half with the essential oils, and then label it however you want to and apply it to your tummy. And because you labeled it the way you want to, like you can say, this is my post-traumatic growth oil, your mind starts to create that and find the evidence for that. So pretty cool. So you can have an affirmation like this. You can make it your own and say something like, I am strengthened from my life experiences. So whatever challenges you have, a lot of it, see it as growing pains, okay? You know, a lot of us create our own problems, and then also things happen to us, and for whatever reason it happens to us, and maybe we've agreed to it before we came to earth. It doesn't matter. Just take it and make the most of it, okay? And with an attitude of gratitude, you can change anything into something good. Alrighty, any experience, you can see the good in that. Okay. All right, so I want to share with you this last thought, that there is a role for each person that plays in the tapestry of the world. And sometimes when people have you know, a hard life upbringing, they might come across your path and create some havoc, okay? And for some reason, maybe that was meant to be, you know, and sometimes the magnitude of your wounds and your pains caused by other people or situations seem so deep and irreversible, and you feel very, I guess, validated to complain or to hold on to that pain or that complaint. But you know, nothing is beyond God's ability to restore. Okay, so these oils, for me, it represents the love of God, his helping hands, his angels, his power, okay, and that helps us heal as we change, and like crutches or scaffolding as we grow. So we don't have to do it all on our own without any help. You know, these experiences help us develop deeper relationships in our fellow humans on earth. So we need to change, guys. You don't feel like you have the right or the excuse to hold on to that pain. You must change. Otherwise, you pass it on to your friends and your family and people that come after you. Okay, so be responsible for your responses. Be accountable for your choices, and by breaking chains and then creating faith, so that people that come after you won't be afflicted by that same pain that you you know, held on to. Okay, because sometimes we tell ourselves that we've got so much pain and it keeps coming back, or that we're so lonely that we're alone and nobody else understands us. I mean, that's sort of like what Satan reminds us, right? To tells us to believe, but we don't want to, we shouldn't believe that. So the energy of turmeric helps us remember, and it gives us assistance to restore and to surrender all those negative energies, you know, mind, body, and spirit, and then to exchange that with restoration and renewal. Okay, get a new lease on life. Use that pain to move you forward. Sometimes that heart pain helps you drive you. So I've met people who, you know, they lost their father or their sister to cancer, and with that pain, they use it for good. They turn around and make sure that others learn the holistic approach so that their families don't suffer like they did, right? Or whatever it is that you do. So for me, it was, you know, lack of freedom. I want to help people get out of bondage, right? Because that was why we escaped from Vietnam. Or, you know, the lack of bondage from illiteracy, right? That's another thing that bothers me, right? And because of that, it drives me to helping people be educated and be empowered, you see? So whatever it is that you've experienced, turn it around and use it for good. All right, I'm so grateful for the essential oils that we have in this day and age. I'm grateful for doTERRA, for them producing these wonderful oils that we have access to now. Okay, and the price is so good. There's other companies, there's actually 2 other companies that produce oils very pure, like doTERRA, not all the same essential oils as doTERRA, but they charge a ridiculous amount, 5 times, 10 times more. And here we are with affordable, accessible oils to help us in our life. what great blessings, what a great time to live in this world. Okay, so guys, I have on jadebolden.com/turmeric, I have the top 10 uses of the oils. If you guys don't have a doTERRA wholesale account, contact me, or go here and get the wholesale account, and don't just buy turmeric, okay? Buy the whole membership kit, okay, the enrollment kit to save you money, and get started in this wellness lifestyle, okay? And you'll see that it's so worth it, and there's just it's so much value, okay, for the minimal amount that you're spending. Okay, so I'm going to end here, sending you lots of love, light, and healing, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Please like and share my video, and comment if you have any comments. Thank you, and take care. Bye for now.